Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. And welcome to Friday morning. Friday has that extra special energy. I love Fridays. I love that even if I'm busy and I have a lot to do on a Friday, it still feels like a Friday vibe. Somebody, good morning. Welcome to this beautiful Friday. So yes, of course, it is Friday, the day of love, and today's meditation, as on every Friday, is a celebration of love. Love loves to love. The nature of love is to be loving. Love has the capacity to transform lives, to heal wounds, and bring into the light even the darkest corners of our souls. Love is the universal language of connection that transcends cultural, social, and linguistic barriers. Yet so often we find ourselves searching for love outside of ourselves, neglecting the most important love of all, the acceptance that we crave from ourselves. Danae, good morning, and welcome to this beautiful Friday. So a couple of thoughts to share this morning. Of course, we don't have just one teacher to lead us into meditation every day this week. Today's teachers are Vincent van Gogh, Kurt Vonnegut, the Dalai Lama, Rumi, and Alison Malee. So let's get into their thoughts. Vincent van Gogh says, "There is nothing more truly artistic than to love." He puts love right at the top of being creative, creativity, artistry itself, when he says there's nothing more truly artistic than to love. Kurt Vonnegut says, "A purpose of human life, no matter who is controlling it, is to love whoever is around to be loved." It's like a built-in purpose in our human lives is to love whoever is around to be loved. The Dalai Lama says, "Be a good human being, a warm-hearted, affectionate person. That is my fundamental belief. Just be a good human being, a warm-hearted and affectionate person." Rumi says, "To love is human." Almost the same thing that Kurt Vonnegut said. Like there's an internal setting. To love is human. Rumi says also to feel pain is human. Well, we can see that, right? And then Rumi says, yet to still love despite the pain, that is pure angel. Isn't it beautiful? To love is human, to feel pain is human, yet to still love despite the pain, that is pure angel. Another way of saying this is, life can sometimes we can think that life teaches us to be hard. To be willing, to be determined to stay soft is real courage and perhaps also a pure angel. Last quote for today. Alison Malee says, "Choose every day to forgive yourself. You are human, flawed, and most of all, worthy of love. Choose every day to forgive yourself." As we journey through the ups and downs of life, it's easy to forget one of the most fundamental truths. We are worthy of love just as we are. In a world that often emphasizes perfection and constant improvement, it can be challenging to silence the inner critic and allow ourselves to be loved, flaws and all. Self-love is not always easy. We're often our own harshest critics, struggling to let go of the past, endlessly dwelling on perceived flaws and mistakes. Rumi reminds us of the kind of love we need to cultivate towards ourselves, acknowledging our imperfections and choosing to love anyway. He says that to still love despite the pain is pure angel. And to Vincent van Gogh, love is an art form that requires only one thing: our willingness to receive it, especially from ourselves. If love is the language of connection, then self-love is the dialect that we must master first. Please remember, you are worthy, you are deserving, and you are enough. Just as you are good enough. There's nothing you have to first do or fix to prove that you are good enough or deserving of love. Please allow yourself to be loved just as you are. If you're ready, you can close your eyes and let's float away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you breathe into your belly, also feel yourself rise up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift at the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, take a look around your circle at the beautiful humans in the circle with you. Who else would you like to invite to sit with you in this circle? It could be people who are still around in your life and people who might have departed. It can be someone that you love spending time with, and sometimes it's really helpful to invite someone who you've had some conflict with to come and sit with you in the circle. But whoever you want, bring them into the circle with us. While you continue your full body breathing, take a look at the beautiful humans in the circle. Watch them rising and falling in their own breathing rhythm. And for a moment, imagine the background. Where in the world is this circle sitting? Imagine us sitting there in that space that your imagination makes available. If you were sitting in that space, if you were to drop your hands to the ground next to you, what would you feel under your palms? What would you feel between your fingers? And in that space where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze carry to you? What would you hear and smell in that space? And what would the breeze feel like on your skin? We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left, forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, Focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left. Lean your upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we can possibly be right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening, and feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. So as you breathe in, really feel the air as it flows in through your nostrils. Feel the air as it touches the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath. But hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, I want to remind you that every breath hold is you slipping into you. You being held by you, your arms wrapping around you. And as you welcome yourself home, we're all welcoming ourselves home along with you. Take your next big breath. I want to invite you to be as open and as playful with this experience as you can be. Invite the child in you to come and play along. Lean into your imagination. In general, have a very light heart. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, I want you to really try hard to breathe in more air than you ever have before. Fill the balloon in your belly. Of course, it's not really a balloon there, but as we breathe in through our lungs and make full use of our diaphragm, we extend that into our belly, and it feels like you can fill up your belly with air. So fill that balloon bigger than you ever have. And as you hold a belly filled with air, become aware of whatever slight sensation starts becoming noticeable, and gently rest your attention there. Are you ready? Take your next big breath. today I can feel it very clearly, and for the last couple of days, my own personal meditations, it's been very easy to feel a warmth. Right now, around my solar plexus, there's a huge amount of warmth as I dive deep inside. Whatever you feel does not have to be the same as what I feel. Sometimes I feel barely anything at all. Just welcome whatever sensation you feel as you hold a belly filled with air. But again, be deliberate about inhaling a bigger volume of air than you ever have. Fill the balloon in your belly bigger than ever before, and then just notice, what inner sensation do you become aware of? Take your next big breath. Just to share something with you, because it doesn't always happen this way. Most often I can feel if there's anything around my solar plexus or kind of between my bladder and belly button, energy centers number 2 and 3. But right now, number 4 lights up really clearly. A huge amount of warmth around my heart at the exact same time. Let's try it again. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, inhale a bigger volume of air than you ever have, like even more than the previous 2 breaths. And as you hold a belly filled with air, just be open to whatever sensation wakes up inside of you. Take your next big breath. You are a portal for love to flow into this world. Now just imagine for a moment, and yes, lean into your imagination. Imagine that tiny sensation you feel waking up inside of you, imagine that is where the light enters you. And that little spark of light is love manifesting into this world through you. Place your hand over that spot, the spot where you feel the spark of light wake up inside of you, and ask it to grow. Just imagine you could hold it in your cupped hands, like holding a protected ember that you could blow into and see it glowing brighter. Cup your hands over that spot where light wakes up in your body, and as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, imagine blowing more life into it. See it growing brighter, feel it growing warmer. Take your next big breath. Place both hands over your heart and invite the light to flow up through you, into your heart, through your heart and all around your heart. Put your intention on your heart. Imagine seeing it filled with light. And I want to remind you of what happens when we place our intention on our heart. It changes our chemistry. Your heart is a part of your endocrine system. Your heart produces hormones too. Now, whether you feel that space or not, with your intention there is a response in your body. But the bigger the sensation you feel around your heart, the bigger the response in your body. So invite light into your heart. See the light surrounding your heart. And as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, just feel as much as you can feel around your heart. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. And as you do, take a look around your circle. See these beautiful humans with their hands over their hearts. And remember those humans that you invited into our circle. See them here as well. See their hands over their hearts. And see the light inside their chests. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a long, slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every cell of your body. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back, or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. But in your circle, it's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to open your heart and pour out love for everyone around you. You take a step to your left to stand behind the first person on your left, and placing your hands on her head, there is a surge through your heart. Love and light flows through you, runs down your arms, through your open hands, over her head, over her face, over her body. And her big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And your heart can feel that. Feel the connection in your heart. You take another step to your left to stand behind the next person on your left, and placing your hands on his head, there is again that surge through your heart. Love and light run in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over his head, over his face, over his body. And his big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And your heart feels that. You make your way around the circle, stopping behind every beautiful human, placing your hands on every head and pouring out love for everyone. And of course, pay particular attention to those you invited to this circle. Making your way back to your spot, you take your seat. And now it's your turn. It's your turn to be served. It's our turn to serve you. You feel the first pair of feet shuffle in from behind. The first pair of hands placed on your head. And a waterfall of love is poured over you. It runs in streams over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel that. Feel the connection to your heart. Again, you feel the next pair of feet shuffle in from behind, the next pair of hands placed on your head, and a waterfall of love poured over you. It runs in streams over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel that space. There is more to come, more hands to be placed on your head, more will love to pour over you. And as we do, I want to invite you to please join us for this exercise. If you can, open your hands, turn your palms upwards, and be the embodiment of receiving. And as more and more love is poured over you, if you can, please say this with me. I am worthy. I am worthy of being loved. I am deserving. I deserve to be loved. I am good enough. Just as I am good enough. There is nothing that I have to first fix, first prove, first do in order to qualify. I am enough. Join me please for one more exercise. Just imagine for a moment you can step outside of yourself. Step outside of yourself. Stand next to this human. Turn and look at this human sitting there. And surely you must be able to recognize someone who is here trying. How beautiful would it be if you could place your hands on the head of that human, your head, and bless yourself. For the moment, perhaps just bring your hands back to your heart. As you look at you, speak these words to you. Say, you are worthy. You are worthy of being loved. You are deserving. You deserve to be loved. You are good enough. Beautiful human, just as you are good enough. There is nothing that you have to first do, first fix, or first prove before you qualify. You are enough. We've all made our way back to our spots, taken our seats. Our circle is full. We can reach out sideways, take the hands next to us, and complete the circle. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for being in our circle today. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being a source of light for the world around you. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for allowing us to shower you with love. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for allowing us to love you just as you are. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for sharing your beautiful light with us right here in this space. Maggie, a very beautiful Friday morning to you. Thank you, Danae. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Sunmarie. Thank you, Maggie. Wishing you all the most beautiful day of love. If you can feel just a little bit of how hot and big my heart feels, then I really wish that for you. Lots of love to you all. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.